Our motto at Reblack is RevOps made simple, and we do focus on that quite a bit. If you keep things simple, they're usually scalable. Your onboarding takes less time, new team members takes less time. If something does break, because things break in this line of work, if you have a simpler system, it is easier to go and diagnose the issue and really fix it quickly without having to wade through layers and layers of complexity. As to how, well, I usually just try to appeal to, if we do this, if we try to customize the system, that would be built as standard as we can make it. Reporting will be easier, training will be easier, we'll be able to create templates out of things, and we'll be able to document everything very thoroughly. The best way to prevent that from happening would be to really understand what information needs to be available. Usually the specific marketing, sales, customer success teams want to have their own KPIs that they focus on, and then the board as well, or the investors have their KPIs that they need to focus on, and then the rest is, I wouldn't say irrelevant, but not as much of a priority. So by focusing on the important data points that we need to have, again, easily available, I don't think it will necessarily prevent further customization from happening. And also, well, apart from the conceptual things, setting up a steering committee for the CRM is usually good practice. RevOps should always be involved in that. Someone from sales leadership, someone from marketing leadership, so that if anyone wants to introduce new customization into the system, that steering committee can decide on the best way, if it's worth it, if it's needed, and what's the best way to do that. Also, to restrict access to maybe creating properties, that's a big one. I usually suggest limiting the creation of properties when talking about HubSpot, the super admin privileges to a really small group of people. Your RevOps leader, marketing ops leader, your C-suite. I think it's important to restrict perhaps setting up custom objects, adding new properties, even editing properties or fields. That's a big one, because that can very easily break things and we don't want that. And also, of course, big one, automation as well. I would restrict access to the automation tools